Greetings, Arsmalik, back with another reflection for surviving Mindcrack Island. This is the original set for the tribal councils. You can see it's a little bit different. It's only got chairs on this side. It doesn't have the two back hallways, but it's mostly the same, just like all of the other maps that we've been on. You can see that the voting was originally much closer to the stage. It had to be moved back for mumble purposes. So there's three things that I have left. Now I'm not going to really talk about strategies because I'm out at this point. But I just watched the finale episode, so I'm happy to see that I was in every episode up until the last, and then you see some flashbacks of me. And I also just participated in the live stream on the Mindcrack channel where the votes were read. I'm going to try not to mention who won and spoil it, but the three things that I want to look at, I want to look at two other maps that I didn't get to see but were super cool. And then I have some footage, some sort of behind the scenes footage from the live stream. And so let's cut over to the first map. Alright, so here's the first map that I've wanted to show you guys. As you can see, we're on the normal beach where we do everything. In this version of the map, though, they added this cool hut with this awesome fire in front of it. Now, my suspicion is that this was the reward challenge that we skipped and did not play, which I think was supposed to be an auction. I'm not 100% sure about that because this stuff is empty, but I believe that's what this would have been. And I think what would have happened is we'd all be standing down here or sitting in these seats, and Good would have been up here at this podium like an auctioneer, and he would have said, the first item up for bid is a fishing pole. So each of us would have been given, like, let's say 100 points or $100. And we could vote on these different items to use back at Camp Life. And if you watch the show Survivor, typically one of the things that gets bid on is a mystery box. So he'll be like, okay, next we're going to vote on this or bid on this. You know, whoever bids the highest gets it. You subtract the points, and oh, by the way, it's an egg, or oh, it's an advantage in the next immunity challenge, or a clue. That's one thing we did not have in this whole competition were immunity idols hidden around the island, which would have been a real interesting twist. But I believe this is the auction set. It's a shame we didn't use it. It's a really nice looking set. I don't know. Maybe I'll build something like this on Von Ryder's Island Life server that I'm participating in. It's kind of a nice build. And then here's the next map that I didn't get to see, but this was the final contest when it was down to the final three. And this one is super awesome. This was a total surprise to me when I saw it in the finale episode. This version of the map that I'm playing doesn't appear to have the trigger button. So I'm not exactly sure, or maybe there was a server script. I'm not exactly sure how it was triggered because I think this was rebuilt a little bit for the actual competition. But I as soon as I saw that, actually when I opened up this world back in January, when I started planning out my final reflections of re-editing my videos, I looked at this one. I had no idea what this was supposed to be. I thought it maybe was a knock each other off these pedestals. As you probably saw in the official episode, what it actually is the people are standing here chit-chatting, and then Good hits a secret button, and this sand falls out from underneath and reveals a hidden maze underneath the island. So I am not exactly sure how to trigger it. Here we go. But, it worked a little bit differently in this version of the map. So the contestants fall, and now so in the last 8 hours when I saw that video, I've been wanting to try this myself. But this is the hidden hidden maze of knowledge and power underneath the island. Whoops, I don't know why I have a sign, all these signs. But I wanted to try this myself. So I'm looking at this for the first time. Okay, these minecart tracks get each of the competitors over to their side. Let's just take this route. Again, this was all built by the Broken Buttons team. So whenever Good said go, the contestants would have to go through this maze and try to find trivia rooms and then answer trivia questions at the end of the maze to proceed into the next section. So now remember, they were in adventure mode, so right now they can't break any blocks. If they find the first room and they get the first trivia question right, they'd be given an axe, and now they can break wooden blocks or a shovel, which would then give them access to the next stage of this maze. And once whoever got to the end first was the winner and could proceed. So here's what it looks like. It's pretty huge, and I don't know how it looks complexity-wise in the official episode, but it seems to be rather complex. So we've got a maze portion here. This is the first question room, and this is what redstone device detects changes. Could be a little bit better worded, but I think everybody got this one correct. Bud switches, and then they got the shovel. Again, adventure mode in 1.6, you could then break through this quickly. If you had gotten it wrong, you would get a feather, which would break this somewhat slow, I guess slowing you down. So it was a throttling mechanism. And then you can see there's other dirt throughout the maze that was blocking them off. I don't know what this is here. Swiftness potion. So I guess there was some... I don't know why you'd put it in there. Maybe you couldn't throw potions in adventure mode. But basically you'd go through more of the maze, and then it had sort of a vertical aspect to it. Second, I think this is the third question actually. Oh, this question is, oh, here it is. Question 2, how much leather does it take to get an enchanting table to level 30? I could not answer this because enchanting tables, books, all that stuff is different now. I think is different now in Minecraft 1.9. But I believe the answer was 30 back then. And basically they keep proceeding this way. And you can see, look at this, they would have to go through all the water. I don't remember seeing them going through this water in the official video. They have to go up, they have to go down. It's quite complicated. And I believe that their final destination is probably... nope, not there. It's probably this over here. Yep, I remember Dyer saying, oh, this is new in the video. And hopefully you're going to see Honey's point of view on her channel. Whoops. Well, I can't see much. Dyer and Darkfan both don't have their audio and such. Oh, this is a trick. So this, if he would have come up here... Oh, this would actually have dropped him back down. So look at this. This is a pretty complicated maze. I'm glad I got to see this finally. So for 2.5 years, I was 1 vote away from seeing this, and I did not know that this even existed. So where is the overall exit? I don't even know. But basically, you can see it in the official channel how it ends. So these are the 2 maps that I really wanted to check out and share with you guys. So now you've seen everything that was built by the Broken Buttons build team for this contest, and everything from my point of view. Here's the third question. And here's a little bit of footage that we filmed before and after the live stream. So, yep, officially... This is the last thing I'm recording for surviving Mindcrack Island Season 1. And it's been a blast. That's all I can say.
I don't have any black clay in my hand. What are you talking about?
He starts in a box, he ends in a box.
I live in a box.
You figured. Right, this is at hour 14 already.
Yeah, right, exactly. He was like he hemmed and hawed for what seemed like forever. It was probably only 5 minutes, but it was like he was just not gonna do it. And it's like we got to do it. This is the tiebreaker thing. We had planned this. I guess he didn't build it because he never thought it was gonna be a thing that we had.
Oh, right. I was gonna say you guys should have built it in preparation.
Yeah.
Look at it from this side. It's a goldfish, just like this. It's perfect.
Yeah,
it's a perfect goldfish, just like that.
With a little fin on top.
I
can hear you.
My hand.
Whispering at each other.
I'm gonna go set up, guys.
See what I have in my hand?
See it?
Yes.
Is that the actual book?
No, I just grabbed one.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, hon.
Greetings.
All right, we got about 3 minutes. Everyone should probably get over in this area.
Oh, this music is so loud.
Soldier, you're in the wrong spot. Remember, stand over here.
Wait, right here.
And honey,
you never was in the jury.
Over here too, because you're in the jury now.
Sorry.
Honey,
Totally.
Welcome to the dark side.
I have the votes in my hand. We're not going to read them yet, though. If you
It's
haven't
been
seen
2.5
episode
years.
10, we're going to re-air episode 10. So Packard's going to do that. If you guys don't know, you're going to find out pretty soon that the final two are these two guys right here. So spoiler alert if you haven't seen episode 10, but we're going to episode 10. Then we're going to come back, read the votes, and do a little bit of recap with everyone that was able to be here tonight. So say hi or bye or something.
Hi,
Everyone.
Hi, Byard.
Bye. Bye.
Hi,
All right.
bye.
Roll the footage, Packard.
That was.
Now, if we watch it, we could record ourselves commentating on it.
Where did you come out at? I don't even remember now.
Oh, hell if I know.
Oh, okay.
It was like a little box of stone, and I was exhausted.
Are you
Honestly,
legally
these
allowed
last
to ask him
three-
that? Where he came out at?
You look like the last 3 or 4 episodes. It's all new to me. I wasn't there at that point. It was just pure running mode at that point.
Oh my gosh! And I
It's
went
like watching
through, I
a
went
whole
through
new series.
phases of wow, hello sound. I went through phases of I am completely incoherent and high to oh wow, I gotta wake up. Oh my goodness, all the things. Now I'm getting poked about fermented grapes.
I'm reading
Oh, they hear the clunk.
We're
clunk.
talking about Z right now.
Yeah, watching the video.
Oh, they can hear the game sounds, but not the...
They can hear the not. Yeah, they can't hear us. But
Oh,
they
really?
heard the thunk, thunk.
All right, somebody launch a gas quick.
What are you doing with that, Ed?
Nothing. Look above
that,
you.
That thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I just passed out diamond picks to everybody. So you know who would get tempted.
Oh, man. Funny.
Yeah. I was very tired and I was a little pissy at the time.
Yeah.
I remember a couple of us, while you guys were off doing your last thing, we were sitting up by that waterfall and we were kind of planning out who would ask which questions and
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
trying to figure out who voted for who all along the way and stuff.
Did you record any of that, Ron?
No, I didn't record anything after my goodbye. I know.
Damn you.
What were we thinking?
Well,
Well,
mine is. I couldn't hardly edit any of it out. I'm like, there wasn't like any dead space or any dead. So my last episode is actually 4 parts, and there's the whole jury. At least my part of the jury, which is just at the end.
yeah, I got rid of all my footage of like the bedrock and stuff in between because I remember thinking that we didn't want it to like be, back behind the scenes stuff. Like we didn't even want to show the cameraman who was interviewing us, so I just didn't save any of it.
Could have kept it all.
Well, and
I
just
still
kept
have a
it
lot of
because
my
I
footage.
had-
It just has no audio, so it's not interesting.
Yeah,
Well, I
mine has audio
record
for
everything.
the game sounds.
Right, I have game
Mine
sounds. I
is
don't
gone.
Yeah.
Damn it,
Sorry, I had
Dark.
multiple hard drive failures. Like my array died, so I was trying to, or it was dying, so I was trying to copy stuff off of it, and then the drive I was copying to died in the middle of it, and then everything was dead. the little bit I
Well,
had
I
got
did
corrupted
rough
because of
edits.
that. So.
I did rough edits, which didn't have any of the bedrock stuff or the behind the scenes stuff. I just did rough edits, and I kind of saved those, but I couldn't get to render them because we never had our intro and stuff, our official intro and things, and so I just sort of left it there. But then, 2.5 years later, new computer, different editing software, and I couldn't recover any of that, so I had to start with the original files again. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, let's show some of the background stuff because it was kind of fun talking to people and stuff. So I'm like, well. So I had to edit it all from scratch again. So I've just kind of gone through and went, well, I don't really care if it shows now.
I'm glad you kept it because that was like stuff I missed on my channel. I edited my episodes 3 times with the different intros and then changing up where we started and ended. And finally the 3rd time I figured out how the pattern was supposed to go.
Hey, Doc.
What's happening, guys? Are we live already? No.
Well, we're re-airing the episode.
Yeah, they're playing.
We got about 20 more minutes, I think.
What up, Doc?
Hey. You wanted to say that, eh? Just waited for that.
I held my teeth out when I said it too, man.
Now the flashbacks are complete.
Really?
Necessary.
Really? Rain.
It's so loud. Rain.
Oh,
I
well,
swear. Damn,
Minecraft, I mean, yeah.
I always wanted to ask you, when did you were you late for whatever you had to go to? I mean,
I just called in.
tell me you had travel insurance and that didn't cost you to cancel or anything.
It's a cost of doing business, but I ended up working from home that week and just not doing anything Monday. Yeah, I just didn't go.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I was in no
I was
shape.
editing at one point, he's like, I'm going to cancel the taxi. I hope they get the message, because nope.
What was that
It's kinda
for?
sad.
A job interview or something?
No. I travel every week for work, so I usually fly out Monday, come home Thursday, and that week I just didn't. I was physically and mentally in no shape for the next day and a half.
Damn.
You just open your mouth and everybody starts taking things wrong. Like, it's not my fault I'm voiced that way. I'm not bad. I'm voiced that way. It just sounds bad.
Today I sent a message to CP, the art buddy of mine, thing of Dragon Force and whatnot, and then
What's happening? He's suffocating.
Oh.
What block did he suffocate in?
I've never seen such a small horse. Are they always that small?
The half
It was a
swim.
baby.
I didn't know there
I wanna
was
see a
baby
baby
Yeah,
horses.
they start off
It was a
itty bitty.
Shetland.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Shit.
It
Is
wasn't
that
a
gonna
black
air?
horse, Goose.
Is that gonna air on the video? That sound of that horse dying?
I think Packrat went away. Packrat's somewhere else. I don't know where Packrat went, in fact. Packrat's gone.
Probably smart then.
Oh, yeah, he's way up there, so he doesn't hear our sounds.
Okay.
We could do a play sound
The
at him.
G-rated land
So you have
far,
to
far
you have to
away.
kill the horse up there.
We can do a play sound at him.
We can fly in. By the way, kudos to old chicken.
Are you...
Trying to
Soldier
fix
is the
it.
new... Just
I'm
want to
trying
say.
to fix it. Don't you compare me to that schmuck.
I am sorry. Actually, that was mean of me. I take it back.
All right, I'm back.
I don't know how much time we got, but not long. They're doing the votes right now.
Faces.
Honey?
Willikers. Somebody gave it to me. It says old chicken Willikers.
Just scroll your hand off of it. There you go.
You happy now? Oh, very creative. I can't smack in your face. Oh,
Zildjian.
it is so disappointing.
I see that spy book over there, Ron. See that spy book.
You guys are live.
Hey, we're live.
Woo!
Yeah.
Welcome back. I just posted in chat.
Really? What happened to Honey?
I'm
Where
right
is-
there.
where is she?
Just right beside you.
There.
Oh,
Really?
Zul'jin's
Although I do
gone though.
feel- I
Where's
do feel
Zul'jin?
like
Oh, he's down there.
Zul'jin
He's
is-
in the background.
It's invisible for me then. Honey?
There's a
If
cow
we
in
Well, that's
the
what you
if
get
we
for
decide-
doing
You're
that.
invisible. Oh, there's
why do I suspect
Oh, there you are.
TNT?
Face.
Oh god! Oh
I can
god!
see
Hang
Pity
on now.
Vaughn. Oh wait, put that away,
Hey,
Mr.
can we go check out the secret island? Like not secret island, but the island we never actually went to. There's like a cow egg on it or some crap.
Oh no, that's the island you were
Yeah.
on. That's the island.
Well,
you
yeah,
were
we
on.
were on it, but like no
But
one
we
ever
never
went out
found
there
it.
apparently.
Yeah, well, if you
The-
follow me. Oh, I forgot Zul'jin was writing his name on the beach here. Zul.
Yes, it's Zool. It's a
And his
big
blue
Oh,
key.
God.
blue
Before I got
Zool.
teleported.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, unless you guys have something to talk about in regards to
I'm
like
just-
recapping or anything. I know you guys are
It's nice to
enjoying
be
it.
together
Well,
again.
It is
I-
nice to be together.
I think it's just a shame that BTC's
Bullshit.
audio was messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of my one-on-ones was with BTC.
Yeah.
I think
And
just mines didn't
Pyro.
get shown too, right? Because
I only got
Pyro was
one or
Yeah.
two of mine
Pyro
shown,
was,
too.
was in the shot or something.
Damn professionals. Well, let's see. Why is there a wither up here?
A wither. Oh, huh. Oh yeah, we tried to spawn a wither and it didn't work. So I remember now. I don't know why it didn't work, but it didn't, as you can see.
I'm
164.
so glad because that would have sucked.
I am very glad.
It was at the
There was
point where it's
enough
the final three.
Cool.
Like, yeah, that was supposed to be
Cow.
the very final thing to get spawned, basically. But
Seriously.
it didn't work. So,
That
so
I'm glad it didn't because it let us like actually chill out for a little while after all the crap that had gone down. So it was real nice to have
You
a
know,
little
we've
breather.
kind of gotten the habit of saying to the island, to the island. So it's like, island, please be calm. Island, let us suffer in our own sorrows right now, please. And then it's like, oh, good. The island decided to give us a night of rest. But, oh, man.
yeah.
So good. If you could do anything different, what would you have done different?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, I would have had a production team ready to produce this the moment we got done recording, for one thing.
Right.
And I would have, I don't know, done a couple of wording things a little bit different so there wouldn't be the possibility for any legal trouble.
Right.
There was
Well, that's
also
part
a
of it,
period
too.
of time between us picking the contestants and us actually telling people. Like that just that part of the thing took months and months and months. Because BTC had been working on the maps and his build team had been working on the maps, which I want to give credit to the Broken Buttons too if we haven't done that enough yet.
Yeah.
For everything they did, because they did a fantastic job of building all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a long period of time there, and it was actually at a Play on Con where BTC and I sat down. It was at the first Play on Con. I think that I met you, Zul'jin, maybe.
I think you met me there too.
Yeah, that's right. But that's where we decided the final list for the contestants was at a Play on Con.
Holy crap! I remember now. Like the first time I met you was me bumming a room off you for that first night because I got in there too early or something for my
That's
roommates.
right. Yep.
And you were like, "Who's this guy? Hey, what's up? All right, bye." And I'm like, "I don't care. I just need a room." I was exhausted. You had just gotten done driving like 14 hours or something.
Yeah,
it was stupid.
that's right.
So neither
Yeah.
one of us we're just like, "All right, see you later."
Here's a key
I
to
really
someone
think-
else's
See you
room.
later. Fuck off.
The spy book was really smart because the ability to sneakily vote for people really, like, I was not subtle in my ability to vote for people.
Yeah, I kind of put
The-
people off too when you did it.
What
By
he
your moving target.
here's actually my thoughts for next season is instead of like the same thing every night just fighting, like I would mix that up a little bit and then engineer it so that we have time to talk, because I felt like some of those nights we didn't have any time
Yeah.
to talk.
For sure.
I hear you
We were
there.
saying it us.
Yeah.
We were being told, it's kind of like in
wait.
that bedrock room. It's like we were kind of hoping to see a little more strategy on the field, guys. Be sure you're not talking in here because we want you guys plotting out there. But it was like there was no time. It was just,
Yeah.
are we alive? Are we? And so they started doing things like just this drive by, like I got a 3-2. Like they just like when we did
Yeah,
that
that's all you
pig
had time
race.
to do.
We did the pig race, and literally Dyer ran past me and just like 3-2 as he went by. And in the official episode, I did notice that was picked up, at, like
I'm
from
so
this
glad it
view,
was.
like up high. That was actually picked up where there's this real quiet 3-2 as he ran past me. It's just
Yeah, I
like,
love
okay.
that. I love the fact that got caught. I'm like, I don't even know. I'm just like, oh, it's done. It's done.
Finally, we can
It's
collab
done.
together. We can be friends. We can talk about it. I don't have to worry about
I
slipping
will
up
say
and saying the wrong
probably
thing.
the first year. Someone was asking me how bad the wait was, and I was like, the first year of it, that was the worst.
Right.
And I was talking And basically, finally, it was just like, you got to let it go. You got to just keep doing whatever you're going to do. And it may never come out. I don't know, but just keep doing what you're doing.
That's true, because, like, there were things that I didn't do as well that I might have done, like servers that I might have joined or not joined, because I didn't want it to make it obvious that either I had or hadn't won, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, and a lot. That's why I said, like when we were kind of watching in the background, was I really kind of the one thing that's saddest to me is that there were opportunities to do collabs with each other. But at the time, I thought everybody was really great, and I would have loved to do something with any one of you. And then so much time passes because you're like, well, I don't really want to. I don't want to give anything away, or I don't want to do this. Yeah. And you're like, oh, hell's bells, it wouldn't have mattered now.
You making a house, Silly?
I'm making a bathroom.
I'm starting his LP.
We gotta go. Episode 1, how to make a bathroom.
I want to defend myself about that directions. I would like to just say that I didn't do anything bad, people. I gave directions, okay?
Yeah, you did.
I gave directions. It had to be up and over, and and it was on the spot. How else am I going to say that? It's not my fault. No.
So we were talking about how time got like really constricted towards the end because everyone was getting tired and we're trying to speed things up. A lot of people don't really realize that because how well edited things were. But like, we had like the first 4 or 5 episodes. We had like a lot more camp time and talking time. But towards the end, it was like, all right, monsters, challenge, tribal. Like, it was just immediately. And because we were trying to rush through it a little more because we were trashing out.
Well, we
that's
spent...
kind of why towards the end, it seems like the strategy may not have been as strong maybe going on.
Well, you spent all the time on the pirate ship.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
I would rather talk about my directions than that pirate ship. Oh, that was nightmarish.
Yeah. When you watch the episode, it seems like that didn't take that long at all. But yeah, that pirate ship, that took forever.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like if it was a bridge that was 1 plank wide all the way across, we still probably could not have done it. It's just so bad.
I mean, there's a very real chance of that, yeah.
Were there any parts that you guys saw when you were watching the video that you didn't have any clue had happened and were surprising you?
I feel like there are, but I can't recall.
Oh, when Desi pledged his self to Honey.
Loyalty. I want you on the server.
Oh man, I almost cried. I was just like, wait, that's one person who's not trying to kill me. That's one person.
When they cornered you, Honey, I didn't know that happened either. When it was like Desi and
they confronted you?
Yeah, they were like,
3
honey, what about this book?
Yeah, Desi in 3 too, that's right.
Yeah.
People said that I kind of threw Just Van under the bus too when I talked about the book and stuff.
You totally did.
But it was all stuff that you guys had been talking about. It wasn't like I just gave information that wasn't already out there, I guess.
He totally threw me underneath the bus, though. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he threw everybody under the bus. That's your job.
And congratulations again, and thank everyone that watched, and all of you guys that participated. I appreciate it. Thank you for being patient.
Thank you for inviting us.
I'm sorry it took so long.
Took a goddamn.
We'll never do it again.
Incredible experience. It was an incredible experience. It was an awesome project. Seeing it all in the final form just made everything so much more real, and it was just cool to see all the perspectives and an editing nightmare. I think it was amazing, and thank you.
I had given up on it, so the fact that it got done in the end, I had totally given up.
I kind of had too. I didn't think it was ever going to make it. I was still trying, but I didn't. I really thought.
I didn't give up, but I wasn't like losing any sleep over it either.
I was. God, I flew to Vancouver to have a long meeting about it. First time I ever went to Canada, and I got robbed. First time I've ever been robbed. I blame this thing.
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh
wow. So, anyways, thank you guys, and thank you Pack Rat for streaming this for us. And
thank you, Pack Rat.
Thanks, Pack.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, Pack. Later, guys.
Later.
Bye.
Let's do stuff together.
You're disconnected from your channel.
Last disconnect.
Hey, Ron.
It's just us, man.
How you doing?
I don't want to go. I don't want to disconnect. It's over.